This video is kind of a spontaneous one. It's not really planned. I just want to talk for the sake of it for a bit. I'll make it worthwhile though. This isn't just me yelling at the clouds because hoo-hoo, my life is so hard. Just kind of going through a pretty intense case of burnout at the moment. Not feeling all that excited about the art or videos. I'm even supposed to be working on a proper one right now, but supposed to be working on a new background piece for the video too. A little TV room. It'll probably end up looking really cool when I finish it. It's been difficult to just get myself to really care about drawing and editing or really life in general. Burnout itself comes in many different shapes and forms, of course, but I think this line from Dr. K sums it up best. It's about as close to a universal definition in my opinion. And the thing is, as artists, you're often placed in a situation where it's really hard to do a good job, right? Be it physical or mental or really just a combination of both, as you know, they pretty much go hand in hand. Art itself is already a pretty hard thing to do, like speaking from the technical level. Like it is genuinely difficult to just manifest the idea inside your head into existence. Like AI bros love to chirp about how it takes a lot of effort and time to create their prompt, and it's not as simple as typing a few strings of letter into a program. But let's be perfectly real here, it's not even comparable to the amount of work needed to make an actual piece of art by hand, right? It's not about whether it's real art or not. It's more so the process is just so fundamentally different that it's disingenuous at best and just straight up fraud at worst to claim that they're the same thing. Digital stuff is already pretty demanding, and the community has shown that you can really push the bar with enough practice and dedication, let alone traditional techniques that takes weeks and weeks to finish and years of prerequisite knowledge and training. It's hard. It's consistently hard too. You don't just make one super duper amazing drawing and like retire forever. You have to keep on doing it and keep on improving. Even if you know deep down it's so BS that your next drawing has to be strictly better than the last, because it really is just nonsense. It's so unreasonable and unsustainable to expect constant upward momentum, but it always sucks, right? When you make a stinker, you can't help but feel like you regress in skill, and if it's on a bad day, it's all of those self-doubts and loathing and negativity just starts to creep in. Like, did I just got lucky? Am I even good at this? Was my entire journey Photoshop or something? And the fear of the blank page is real too. Like, in the face of literal infinite possibility, it's only natural you get paralyzed by all the possible paths you can take. Like, I'm struggling to even finish the outline for this video. There's just so many different ways I can go about approaching this topic, and my head just does not understand. Art makes it so easy to just doubt your own ability and skill, like a game that's constantly changing and shifting. Standard for what's considered good nowadays is a lot higher than it used to be too. You really do feel that pressure if you spend like any time online at all. And we all know it's bad to compare yourself to your peers, but it's pretty damn hard not to do that when you're feeling insecure. It sucks. It really sucks. But it's not personal, you know, right? It's sometimes these things just happen. It's like it's a natural reaction, like pain when you touch a hot stove. If you're going through something like this as well, I'm not gonna lie and say it's all fine dandy. In my experience, burnout is more of a symptom of a much bigger underlying issue usually, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do about that. We don't live in a perfect world, unfortunately, and everyone knows the most effective and best method to treat burnout is to simply take a break, right? You know, like a burnt finger, get some cool water and bandage it and let it rest for a day or two. But not everyone has that luxury, right? Like, I want to take a break. I really do want to take a break, but I've been drawing and like putting myself on this schedule for so long now that it will just do more harm if I just suddenly pull the brakes and stop everything, you know? Like, you're used to this by now. It's not gonna go well if you just completely flip your schedule and rhythm upside down like that. So if you're in the same boat, I don't think there's a way around this, unfortunately. Just wrap some bandages and keep on trudging through anyway. You probably won't be able to perform at 100% capacity, of course, but I mean, if you can run, walk, right? And even if you can run, it's probably not a good idea to put yourself too hard in this delicate state. But if you need like a quick little confidence boost, try taking a stroll through your old folders, and like 7 out of 10 times, you'll probably be able to notice all the little incremental growth. Let that remind you that even if your previous drawing was a fluke, trust me, I know what that feels like. You're still getting better. Things are still going up. Also, sometimes you just get lucky, you know? Some days you genuinely just manage to create a masterpiece that is somehow far above your weight class for no real apparent reason. It's a pretty normal thing in art, I think. Like, just because of how, just the nature of it, right? You're constantly trying all these different ideas out, and I mean, eventually you will end up finding a really, really good concept, and the way you're able to execute it just somehow manage to align with it. Basically, if you make a good piece of art, just take the win, but try not to let it skew your perception of your actual skill level. If you need more than past achievement, try remastering an old piece too. It can literally just be an actual glow up or the same general concept but executed in a new way. This is actually my favorite method to drag myself out of a bad art rut, because usually it's undeniable proof that you're still getting better, and you know, can't argue with hard verifiable data. Other time it helps to switch things up too. Maybe you're just burnt out from doing a specific thing. Like, as of this current moment, I have tackled 25 art projects this year, and literally, I kid you not, 84% of them were just backgrounds and color scheme and props and thumbnails for this channel. Like, I do enjoy it, but it's undeniably getting pretty stale now. And I mean, work still needs to be done. I can't just stop, but I can redirect a bit of my energy and attention back to doing more personal stuff again. Makes powering through this whole thing a lot more bearable and a little bit less tedious in my opinion. And I do wish it was just this simple, you know, give some advice and have them work out perfectly, but depending on the severity of your situation, their effectiveness will vary greatly. I'm still feeling really, really meh at this current moment. I'm so behind schedule and everything. It's terrifying. At most, these are just crutches to help make weathering through the storms a bit easier. It's not a cure-all magic pill. At the end of the day, you still gotta face these feelings head on. Things happen, and we have to learn to compromise. Just gotta keep pushing forward, that's all. Hope my little rant was of value to someone out there. It's a very universal feeling, I can guarantee you that, but it still absolutely sucks to go through it, right? Oh well. It is what it is. Happy drawing, guys. Good luck.